Yo, what's going on, everybody? Sneaky Panda here, back with another Minecraft tutorial. And today, I'm not going to be doing a Minecraft tutorial. I'm going to be watching back my oldest run on YouTube. I'm going to be doing a review of my own gameplay from 2016. So this is the run that we're going to be watching. It's called Public Cata White Rat, starring Krubsy. It's posted on November 14th of 2016. And, yeah, we're going to see how I play and the things that I could have done better. Maybe the ways that I could have maybe communicated with my team better. And, yeah, I'm sure this is going to be very embarrassing for me, but hopefully entertaining for you guys. So this is back during the time where Kruber didn't really have many viable weapons, so the meta at the time was to run sword and shield.
Maybe not.
And handgun. So you can headshot those storm vermin, which I didn't do at all. But 2016, I wasn't a very mechanically talented player. This was like before I met like Grimalact and JSAT or anybody like that, and I really learned how to play. And who knows, maybe I'm drunk during this. So typically you can pull all those storm vermin from the chain there. So I said I haven't aggroed the storms yet. If you're good, you can ping all those storm vermin from the top there and headshot all of them. And as long as you headshot them, you won't aggro anything. You can kill like almost all of them.
Here you go.
So the general strategy here that I like to do is to hug this right wall. So you already saw we dropped down from that area. It's to hug the right wall. Then there's like a little lever guy here. You hit this, so you go around, you hit this lever, and then you spawn a bunch of additional bullshit that drops down here. So typically, I run up here, hit this lever, and then kind of fall back along this wall again, and then fight everything that comes from generally the front. A few will come from the back here as well.
Here they go.
So I'm not even attempting to headshot anything. I'm just active reload, body, hip fire, handgun spamming.
Oh shit.
The elves have a bit out of position.
Nuking him back up. I'm gonna get the res.
It sounds so authoritative, it's ridiculous.
Rattling.
Hailing?
It's so monotone. I'm wondering if I'm sober during this or not.
Man.
Oof.
Put up the res.
Body shot rattlings, Omega Lul. Commander Pandu. So this is definitely something...
Stay down there.
Okay, so I just made a call. I told my team...
It's fine, but...
Oh, this is nifty. Okay, so this is a thing back in Vermintide 1. This is called a med pack block or a tome block. Ranger says pubs on the mic, though. Yeah, people spoke a lot more on the microphones in V1, and I think that's mostly just because teamwork was so much more important. You don't have ultimates and dashes and invises and AoE knockbacks and all this crazy shit like you do in V2. And maps like this were actually hard in general. You needed to like focus on stuff. So what I'm doing here, you could actually block with a medkit or a tome in V1. A medkit had 2 stamina and a tome had 3, and you would get 100% move speed while blocking. So this was the thing that a lot of people would do. They run around with a fucking tome in their hand or a medkit so that they could walk quickly and still block.
Okay.
So I made the call. I said, guys, stay down here. I'm going to go hit the chain that way, because a lot of people, what I want to do is I want to come up here, hit the chain, and then loop back down over to here, right? But it looks like the Saltspire is not going to listen, and he's going to come with. Strength, good. Whack. I drop. I said, I'm not going for that. Sorry. Alright, so positioning's a little bad here. I need to instruct my team really to pull back along this wall, because we want to be fighting sort of over there. So we're kind of out of position, but you can see all the storm vermin dropping from above and all that good stuff. So I am kind of falling back here. Not even attempting to go for headshots. You can see how ridiculous the Vermintide 1 handgun was. That strength was entirely unnecessary. So you can see this was the meta. You just...
Is that a legendary potion share you got?
Maybe.
Yeah, it's an orange potion share trinket. Potion share was cool.
Oh, mine are garbage.
I think it's the elf speaking. I know this coffee guy. I recognize him. I think I played with him a fair amount. Because, I mean, this was posted in 2016, but the Cataclysm pool of players, like regular players, was really small.
Oh, yeah.
So you got to kind of know everybody. You just kind of learned who was who.
Stack up. I don't know what you're trying to YOLO on Cat or White Rat.
Said stack up. I don't know why you're trying to YOLO on Cato White Rat. So I think what I'm doing is I'm actually upset with this wizard for pushing forward and having a decent pace, which is kind of silly. And the elf is backtracking to go get an item alone with a gutter runner alive, which is really scary. Okay, was there two? I think there were two. There's one on the staircase and one just TP'd. I am hot garbage. This is actually kind of embarrassing. I haven't, like, landed an impressive shot one time. That was an assassin. That was a... I didn't even see it, dude. That was an assassin. Alright.
Need these dead before we're running barrels.
The wizard's just swinging away at the assassin alone.
I don't
There's
have a
two
level one
assassins.
wizard. Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
this wizard's
another one
way
in-
better than me. So, you have to understand, at this point in my career or whatever, my attitude, as you can see, I'm not very mechanically inclined, and the only thing I do is I play in pubs. So, generally, at this point in time, I have this kind of mentality that you want to play very slow and safe, and you want to corner up and focus on positioning as much as possible. So, that was basically the only thing I understood at this point in time. I didn't appreciate the importance of pace yet, and the only thing I really cared about was positioning. And I knew that if I took conservative positioning and I played with, like, a shield or something like that and stunned stuff and focused on crowd control, that generally I would see better results in pubs because the strategy lended itself to poor mechanical ability, because I had poor mechanical ability. So,
Glovidier. You know the speed boost?
we are really
I
dicking
have-
around.
Yeah, let's get the Glovidier and the assassin first.
Alright.
So this is a mistake, right? And as you can see, we really I don't care about pace, but I'm very scared, basically. I said something like, we need to kill these two before we're running another sub, dude. Thank you, dude.
VSN 34KY Pog D review.
Ghost, thanks for the sub, man. So yeah, I made a call over the mic. I said, like, let's not push until we kill those two assassins. And we've been here for like 30 seconds, just dicking around. How did that not hit? That's some hitbox wonkery right there. Okay. So the elf pushed that.
Flight, everybody.
Alright, hopefully I can...
He hit it
speed.
because True Flight. Yeah, I
Let's save the
hated
speed
True
for the
Flight.
end. Just run first barrel to second and just hold.
All right, so check this out. This is the play that I would make. That I would be calling this on the mic right now if I was playing this map right now. Okay, I see a speed pot right here and a speed pot right here. Let's round the corner so I can kind of lay out the strategy for you. So there is a barrel spawn kind of here, and then there's another one close by there. Let's see if I get a better angle on it. Hold on a second. Right here, perfect. So there's one here, one here, one here. This would be my call. As we're coming up the staircase, I have potion share. I would say, I'm going to drink speed, grab first barrel, bring to second, bring the first and the second barrel together over to third, toss all three down here, and then hold in this corner. That would be my play. And I would say, wizard, pass me speed. So I'd say something like, wizard, pass me speed. I would drink the speed. I'd grab this barrel, bring it to this one. I'd juggle these two barrels over to the third, get the res, and then fight at the third barrel. But, as I said, I'm at a very kind of scared point in my understanding of the game. So what I imagine I'm going to do, this was kind of the old strategy, the conservative one, is I'm going to take this barrel to here. We're going to hold here, fight the first horde, then bring the two to the third, fight another horde, then we'll bring all three to the pillar. That is what I'm assuming I would do, or I'm going to do. So I didn't even drink any speed at all. Okay, so I'm very authoritative again.
Just get in this corner.
I said, come over here. So, again, we're focusing on the positioning. I happen to know, from experience, that the enemies... My shield would get out of the way for a moment. that the enemies come through. Just you saw them right there. They come through this little hole in the wall, but they don't come from behind us. So as long as we're behind, like kind of here, then we're safe to fight everything from kind of this sort of angle. The main concern is with somebody lighting those 2 barrels, which happens a lot. You can see it's all just very kind of safe positional play. Kind of very safe and scared. The only thing that fucks you here is like... Alright, so I'm calling that we're going to push. Yeah, the only thing that strategy is weak to is like Lobadiers.
Hospital's far. Yep.
Nice. This doorway, interesting play. So my back is like...
Top speed, let's run all 3 to the tower.
Alright, so I said when it's clear, we'll grab all 3 and run to the tower. This positioning isn't great, though. I'd prefer the corner to the right of me.
We're gonna go pretty soon here. Now go, all 3 do.
Now go, all 3 of you. So I am kind of like trying to carry with my calls or whatever, but just a piece of advice to you guys, and kind of a lesson to myself, like a lesson that I learned, I guess, over time, is nobody likes to be told what to do in general. So if you are going to like try to shot call in pubs, you want to make sure that you're only like, you're picking your battles, basically. You only want to make the calls that are the most important. And you don't want to try to micromanage everybody's positioning, because then nobody will listen to a fucking thing you say. And if you can provide justification, like you can provide support to why your call is correct, that can be good too. So you can say something like, push forward, we're going to get surrounded, or something like that. Or fall back, boss trigger is common here. This is a common boss trigger, so let's fall back for the horde, or something like that, you know? But don't try to micromanage too much. And also, as fucking difficult as it is, just because you're knowledgeable and you know what you're talking about doesn't mean anybody is obligated to listen to a fucking word you're saying. So like, it has to be fun. People are going to listen to you when you're fun, when you're entertaining. So like, people generally would listen to me call the shots more in pubs when I was wasted, because it was entertaining, than when I was sober. So tone is like really important. You need to be friendly. Like, it needs to be enjoyable. Like, if you sound like me in this run, and you're just like very monotone and like, push, all 3 of you, go now, go here now, hold here, this is the correct call, then like, people just won't listen to you. And more importantly, anybody who's more experienced than you, who's listening to you call the shots on the mic, is never gonna fucking play with you, right? If you're always the guy who calls the shots, you know, like, if you're a guy, you know, who's relatively new and you're calling the shots on the mic, and like, I kind of know better than you, I'm not gonna play with you because you sound like a dickhead. You know what I'm saying? And that kind of goes for me too. So I'm assuming this is the usual strat here. I'm gonna call to go like into here in this little alcove. Very, very, very safe, kind of like scared play. So this location where we're at now, to our left, now to our right, but right here, you can drop down here to the beginning of the map, and I'm going to allude to the strategy that's going to happen here that I always did with pubs. But when you go to the 3rd floor, an ogre spawns every time, and generally people have a really tough time fighting it here. He looks like he has really high ping. So I'm probably going to run up to the 3rd floor and have everybody drop down to the beginning.
You want to cheese ogre?
Are we bringing ogre to the bottom?
Do you want to cheese him, or do you just want to reset? You want to do a legit run, or you want to do a cheaty run?
Let's bring him down to the bottom.
Because there's a cheese, but pretty cool to do this like real men.
Okay.
Now go ahead, pop the trigger.
So I asked them if they wanted to do a cheese, an exploit. And then I said it'd be cool to do this like real men.
We'll go back to
after I suggested it.
I could get this.
Oh wait.
This has a fucked up hitbox. Yeah, I'm retarded. Okay, so somebody already hit the trigger on the 3rd floor, so we're gonna drop down. The cheese, if you're curious,
There's a speed potion
I believe
right
was
at the-
patched, but it's right here. I think you would stand on this, and the ogre couldn't get to you.
right before the ramp.
Okay, so you can drop down here. You can do that without taking fall damage if you drop from here to here, then down. So I don't know why I did that. Oof. See, level doesn't mean skill, dude. I'm level 400 and there, he did it right.
I'll pop strength.
Where's he gonna get bugged at?
Okay, so
gonna
I have potion share. I don't know if Coffee has potion share. But I would probably like pass the strength to the elf, tell the wizard to pass me the strength, and then I would also call order of bombs to stagger the ogre, because the utility in bombs isn't the amount of damage. It takes like fucking 20 bombs to kill a rat ogre. So the utility of bombs is stunning the ogre, and if everybody throws their bomb at the same time, that's fucking useless. You want to maximize the amount of time that the ogre's stunned so that everybody else can do damage. So like in an ideal world with people that are being as responsive as they are here, I would probably today say I'd probably pass the speed here to this guy. Then I would instruct the wizard to pass the strength to me. Then, since I'm drinking the strength, I would probably tell the wizard, because this guy's died a few times. I probably wouldn't count on this guy, because he's been dead a lot. So I wouldn't rely on him just based on what I've seen. But I know Coffee, I'm pretty sure. So I would say, Coffee, you have first bomb. As Coffee bombs, I drink the strength. And then I would say I'll take second bomb. That way, I would probably assume that this guy's just going to lob his bomb as soon as it gets there. Just because. So maybe I would assume that I'm going to have third bomb. So ideally it'd be like first bomb, maybe a second bomb, we'll see, and then I do third bomb, and then by the time that has passed, the ogre's probably dead.
Down from right where we came from, we get like 10-15 seconds to clear trash, clear as much as you can.
So authoritative, it's so cringy, dude. So everything's going to drop down, we have like 10-15 seconds. What am I doing?
I have aggro.
I drank speed
Hit him.
to help create distance, I guess, for me.
I'll handle the storms. I have aggro.
I'll handle the storms.
I'm down.
I'm garbage. Nice.
Somebody shoot the ogre. Nice. Whoever doesn't have aggro, res. Nice. I'm gonna get a heal off and I'll get back in the fight.
Damn it.
Thank you. Cover me for a sec.
Coming for it.
There's one smacking me.
The wizard's doing a good job at getting the revives
I have
as
aggro.
soon as he could. He responded really quickly to that. This wizard is in all reality a much better player than I am at this point in time. I'm shot calling and I know the strategy and shit,
Gotta be
but
low. Just keep hitting them. We got this.
my mechanics are garbage.
I have aggro.
I think I'm actually top damage versus the ogre right now, though. Dude, active reload's ridiculous, man. Holy shit.
Nice.
That's nutty.
Get that group heal off.
Group heal? Yeah.
I don't have heal share. Stop, move.
So, heal share play here. He doesn't have heal share. I assumed he had it, but the play would be to down me and then res me. That way my health is like here. Then do an AoE heal, which should push my health to like here and his to like there. Whereas if you just AoE healed now, then I would be like there by comparison. There was a thing I used to do a lot in
Stack up
Vermintide
and
1.
throw it down. That's the hard part.
I would actually forcefully down players to try and maximize the amount of health they would have after I execute a heal share, and people would like friendly fire me back and like kick me and shit for doing it, because there'd be like 3 players with the amount of health I have now, and I'd just murder all of them, down them all, and then right as I got to like revive the 3rd person, they'd be like spamming us all, or like throwing a bomb at me or whatever. They just didn't get it.
Don't break LOS. I can't say
Good runner behind.
There's a don't break LOS. I'm like so scared that I don't even want anybody to be outside a line of sight. I should have gone for the
There's a
ammo.
rat.
Hello? You have
Single
5
batter.
bullets. Okay. Fucking YOLO swaggins, dude. Let's do it. Get the potion on your left. I don't think it was ever picked up. Okay.
Let's go fight in that same spot we did before.
This is a decent call.
Already.
This group is very responsive, but generally groups were a lot more responsive in Vermintide 1. Like, how many runs have you guys had in Vermintide 2 where you've had this level of
We could
communication?
probably move, but I'll just play it safe. It's fine.
Definitely could have moved there. Basically, the way I'm playing right now is kind of like a lowest common denominator strategy. I just like play it safe. I'm overextending like crazy here. But this is how I used to kind of play, because all I did was pubs. All I knew was
So there was
pubs.
a potion up there still, yeah?
All of them smile.
Yeah, straight across.
Full of
not to
shit,
the
Squeak.
back. Right over here. And it's gone.
Okay, yeah, I grabbed that one earlier.
All right, I'm interested to see what we do for the chain
Hopefully I
strategy.
get some dupes.
Storm vermin.
Got it.
My aim is so bad. My mechanics are actually terrible. He took it.
Did I get that?
Storm vermin
Well,
behind.
but there was an
I got
infinite
it.
ammo right there.
I
No,
got
that's not
one
infinite ammo.
handgun shot left.
Well, yeah, because you didn't pick up the ammo, dumbass.
Oh my God.
Split up, don't split
8
up.
shots.
Yo, just chill.
The wizard has a decent pace, and I'm just like, dude, just slow down, guys, slow down. This is like, I'm like the fucking typical pub warrior, dude.
Save the strength on the final chain.
I guess. This Salt Spire is an anchor, but that's okay. Stop, speak ready, forehead. So yeah, you can see here I clearly didn't understand the importance of pace. But I've got a video on that if you guys are into that. Dude, I'm a tank. I'm tanking. I'm huge. Damage, not
Oh, come
importance.
I have
Team
one
play,
handgun
importance.
shot.
Yeah, I'm complaining about the fact that I only have one handgun shot, even though I had the opportunity to pick up ammo from the infinite ammo box previously.
I got him.
I can kill that slave. Don't waste it on the...
That was my one handgun shot.
I think that's the first headshot I've got this entire round.
Get that rally. Storm left side.
Alright. This is fine.
I can't
Speed,
get
speed.
Where's he at?
Salt Spire is... I think he has
Last
high
chain
ping.
and let's finish it. Throw a bomb at the gunner. Throw a bomb at him. I'm down.
I could have just blocked that, I think.
Got
with
him.
my shield.
Storm right in your face.
Actually, I don't remember. Could you block
Go to the chain.
ratlings with shields in V1?
Ready? Let's finish it. Chain, hit the chain.
Okay,
Yeah, we got it. GG.
There was a glitch that was quite common where the enemies would still be like attacking you and shit after you lost control of your character, which was pretty not cool. Didn't even say GG. Oh. Oh, okay, no, that was the elf talking. Oh my god, that white noise in my mic. It's crazy. Nice, dude. Poggers, man. Anyway, so that's my oldest run on V1. Hopefully you got something out of that. Hopefully you V1 players enjoyed that. That's my mic quality. Alright. Peace.